So we got hoodies ready, some shipping material ready, got the laptop ready. Everything should be secure. Let's go install this baby. Hello guys, it's PK here. So today we're gonna go eat some elote, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Ese? I'm gonna go V.C.D racing with Luis. He's gonna help me install the Flex Fuel Kit. There's some things that I know what I'm doing, other things I'm like, okay, I could kind of figure it out. But just because I'm messing with the fuel and those type of lines, I'm like, you know what, I'd rather go to someone that does this often. So go to the shop and then just let him handle it and then kind of record it. And then there'll probably be a part 2 video of him and his car and his shop and everything. Because I've known him for about 4 years now, and where he started to where he's at now, it's cool, you know. He started from just trying to want to do mechanical work to now he got a full-on shop. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. You already know with that bougie coffee. Ooh, baby. Morning, guys. We're here with Jay. With what was your nickname? Consuela?
Consuela, the cleaning lady.
Cleaning lady?
Yeah. That's true. They strip them or they strip them?
So we're here at V.C.D racing with Luis. He's gonna help me out with the Flex Fuel Kit because I'm too of a chicken to do it. So I think everything should be in here based off Joe.
You use?
Yeah.
So first, remove the intake. Let's get rid of the battery. And then we'll get rid of the map sensor. And then now let's get rid of the intake. Sergio time, not you?
Oh, yeah. You're not my
This took me like an hour and Luis does it in like
He has a good memory.
5 minutes.
But you built it though, right?
What?
Like you built it from scratch? Oh, okay. Like it was brand new, right?
Yeah, I bought it brand new and I had to figure out how to put the intake inside and shit.
I remember you were calling me.
Yeah, I called you.
Now you asked me.
Because I was trying to pop the original one out, but I couldn't. And then like, dude, just use brute force. I'm like, but what if it breaks?
Did it break?
Nah.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah. No, this time they fucked up. They gave me a burrito instead.
But did you die?
It worked all right.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor.
Sick ass. I usually leave it on a piece of wood or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to your trunk.
All right, so we're going to the trunk for.
We can't open your trunk, so have me go get it instead.
So the stock type parts come with that?
Yeah, it's in your little service.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is just like emergency to refill. Hey, Honda.
All about OEM.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to release some of the pressure from the.
I like how we're all like little kids learning from dad.
Can we reverse the lecture already? Or?
Yeah, so basically we skipped all the hand tools and you're just going straight to electric. People at home don't use electric tools, you don't know how to use them.
You're gonna strip something like me?
Dale, no power tools. Okay. The lines.
So somehow you flick that off?
No, you go.
Oh, they're just little safety latches?
Yeah, you just push up. Push outwards. So up and then out.
On the other side is the same way?
Yeah. Just smaller.
More powerful than
Usually, I mean, you're gonna have to remove all this shit, and you're probably gonna have to get into other places. Some people can't reach in here. I can reach in here, and I would want. Now, can you step away from the splash zone? I don't want your eyes to get burned.
Use my strong hand. Grab my strong hand.
Now,
Ooh.
here goes all that fuel. Yeah, that's good. Does it smell like chloroform to you?
You need dick.
When she squirts, bro.
Wow.
And she farts at the same time.
Ooh.
Wow.
Louis don't know about that life.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't know about that.
Oh, whoa, whoa. You got excited right there, buddy.
Hey, she still squirts afterwards, you know?
Wow. Before I remove that one. And now these clips over here, kind of the hard ones. Just, try your best not to break them. I'm gonna try my best not to break them. Here's one. I would use like a little 90-degree pick
Mm-hmm.
to try to press this in.
Are those the clips for the fuel hoses? Or?
Yeah, this holds the fuel line just in place.
So it's just another safety latch. Is it a safety latch or actual latch?
It's like a latch.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you have to press in. You probably can't see in here, but I'm trying to press the clip in, and then it's out. And I'm not gonna redo it. So basically, you have to just press this in and then slide it out upwards. The SiriMoto one won't fit in here because the line is a lot bigger. So I would just close these. Because like, if you see the size of the hose, it's a lot bigger.
It's much thicker diameter. Yeah, I thought I had the PRL one, but
No, the PRL one, honestly, for Honda, I prefer the SiriMoto one, and you get a gauge with it, so.
yeah, that's true.
Not, not talking trash on
Yeah.
PRL. They make good products, but
I noticed that.
It's just preference, I guess,
the
right?
guy that wants to come, like, all the he's been bugging me since like last week.
what is it?
The guy with 17 revisions.
That
He's
guy?
happy to remember this week.
Yeah. Fuck it.
But I don't know. He also said about checking his car out.
Checking his car out.
Like inspection.
About what?
Not sure.
Just tell him to come. Fuck it.
Huh?
Just tell him to come. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna use today. Later on, like at 2.
So the line you took, it goes from here that way.
Yeah. So this is the stock actual fuel line. So this would be what, the male connector, and then the female would be the actual, just the fuel line itself.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be another male connector to the high flow fuel pump, which is under here. So this high flow fuel pump is like the cam turns, and then it turns like a little ball, and like it's like a little piece like this big,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns a little spring that pumps this, and then it sucks. It's mechanical.
Rocket
but,
science, right?
Yeah, it's rocket science type shit, but
All I heard was a lot of sucking in males.
yeah, males and females, and a lot of It's weird how there's so much sexuality and stuff.
I'm not even thinking sexual, bro. I'm just.
Well, it's a male and a female, so it has a penis and it goes in.
Sexism?
That's why it's called that. Okay.
No, I know.
Okay, so then now you remove this.
I love the smell of gas though. It's just. We're about
So
to.
intoxicating, huh?
I know.
So you remove this little pin right here. It holds down this little, like fire resistant, whatever the hell this is for your. Run this way. We'll just leave that there for now. We'll go up through here. And then,
Hey, Daddy.
what's up, buddy?
see what you're doing. So you're trying to connect the
To the male connector right here.
SiriMoto female into the stock.
Male.
There it is. You hear the little click?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna add back your safety latch.
If you heard the click, you did it wrong.
Okay. And then you have enough play for like a small bend right there. You put that there. You can delete all this if you want. I just prefer to leave it. I mean, it'll look more stock. Some people just like delete everything.
Yeah, just to.
This whole part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point it's supposed to be the bracket for the stock one, right? But
Yeah, since you can't really have it. And then you just tighten this back up. And now we'll run all this through the stock position. All the way around through here. Try to get away from the. There it is. Your click.
so click, click,
So if you
click.
see in here, how it has these little side grooves.
Mm-hmm.
You see how this is a circle and this is like a square? That's for what this was gonna go into, the entrances.
Mm-hmm.
See? So now it's secure. This one is also secure. And now we get to the fun part with all the wiring. I'll figure out where all this stuff goes.
Yeah, if I were to get this in a box, I'd be like, what and what and what?
Luckily there's instructions.
Extra wires for the speaker.
That was exciting.
Where'd you connect there so far?
So right now we're connecting
Nothing's been connected yet.
the actual ethanol sensor, which is this black cable with the gray
Okay.
connector. That goes to this main connector right here.
It looks like a brown connector.
I said it was a brown connector.
You said gray.
I said brown.
No, he said brown, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I heard gray.
I did not hear gray at all, or G or E.
I heard gray.
This is an everyday thing. Don't worry about it.
Forget I'm the old man of the shop.
So loop it around the back of the.
Yeah, sometimes if you can get it behind the brake booster, a little brake reservoir, try to, but if you can't, then. Yeah, you see that?
Yep.
Just to give it like a little support. I'm gonna run this cable this way, and then we'll zip tie everything to like maybe this line or something.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure get behind this sensor right here, because if not, it's gonna look all weird and you'll tug on that.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go through here.
You're gonna go through the firewall.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do is remove this grommet right here. We are gonna feed this through the firewall. Usually, if you have two people, you'll have someone inside just pull it. I usually just have Jay to.
You want to learn, right, Jay?
So
I know the pulling part.
he knows the pulling part.
You sure you know how to pull?
It's my specialty.
Oh. So just pull it, Jay.
Wait, what are you doing?
There you go. You see it? It's fed all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it a little bit more. All right, and then we'll stop right there, and then we'll zip tie right there.
Yep.
Now this part we'll do. Now we're doing the secondary engine coolant temperature sensor, which is in the radiator. And then this is what you're gonna get your signal from. And this is gonna go inside the cabin, and this is what you're gonna be your power and your ground. And this will go the data that was gonna go to the actual sensor itself.
To the pod.
Yeah, to the actual pod, so it's gonna connect in here inside the cabin. You can figure out where you want it. I usually just leave it inside
The little,
the middle piece.
the center
It's
console.
easier to hide.
Yeah. And then with that piece, as long as it's around 30, it should call out 30.
I think the max is like 38, maybe 40 maybe.
Okay,
Maybe below
so
40.
yeah, which is below 40% fuel tank, right?
Yeah, just at the stock fuel system cancels anything past like 38%. On 91, it will still have like about 9 to 10% ethanol. That's what 91 it will still have some amount of ethanol.
Oh, okay. So technically, you're inputting 20 to 25% more ethanol
On top of it. Yeah.
on top of the 91.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calculator.
Go ahead. Throw me something.
Cut that out.
All that shit. You couldn't hear anything.
Don't do that, man. People are gonna know that you don't like kids.
No, I'm gonna
Just cut all that shit out, bro. You couldn't hear anything the whole conversation we had. About
Yeah.
Fucking Jay over here like. Se cae la boca.
You live for the bloopers, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more. Just leave them here.
I will hold back.
Get the cutters.
Okay, fine.
You can't find a whole row of cutters that we have.
Mijo.
Cutters?
When
Like over there.
when your dad tells you, give me a 10 millimeter, and you give him a 8 millimeter wrench. No, pendejo.
The ECG2 sensor is gonna be all the way down here, inside here. Remember, this is only for the R. The SI is more of a pain. You have to go under the bumper, inside the side radiator over there, which will be all the way behind that there. So the SI one's kind of more of a
The SI is more work.
yeah, definitely
So the Honda engineers actually did something,
wrong. I guess
or they did something right on the Type R. Or they considered people doing this, I guess.
I guess so, but I think they just because they use a different type of radiator. So here's your sensor. I already unplugged it. So it's gonna be all the way inside there. And
So
then,
it's pretty much behind that hose, all the way below that hose.
yeah, it's behind under the fan, right under the fan.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Okay, so now we're gonna get this black part, which is part of your kit, and then you're just gonna.
So did you disconnect the old one?
Yep. So that sensor is just not gonna be used now,
Okay,
but we will disable it when we tune the car.
I see.
Behind the charge pipe. I mean, you can run it however you want. I prefer a certain way, just so it kind of looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna go under this pipe, behind the charge pipe right here, away from everything. This is gonna be your map sensor. Let's put that to the side, and we'll just kind of follow the stock wiring harness right here. Yeah, let's just make sure nothing gets pinched or grabbed. And then this one, we are also going to feed. Jay, luckily, is already inside the cabin.
So same thing, you pop it through that firewall.
This one, put behind the master cylinder, which is back here. This is the master cylinder. Put it behind that brake line right there. Just make sure everything's running through, because the battery still has to go back in there. You don't want anything in the way. So now I'm gonna open up a little hole.
Is this, I was gonna ask, is this fluid the same fluid for the brakes and the clutch?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And
So maybe that's why my clutch sometimes has been lagging.
yeah, you do need some fluid in there.
Yeah.
We'll top it off for you right now. Can you keep pulling, Jay? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright. A little bit less. Okay, so then after we have both these in, just try to just cover the grommet as much as possible. It's not going to close all the way, because we have 2 extra wires that aren't supposed to be in there. Okay, that's in there.
So pretty much you just wanna, so you're gonna put both cables between that firewall,
Yeah, inside there.
seal, and then just
Just put your,
the seal's not gonna be able to go in all the way, but
yeah, exactly.
just try to pop it as much as you can.
So then we're going to put this battery tray back on. Put this cover. The thing about the R battery, it's so big that it doesn't really come out all at once. You gotta put it in little by little. Close that. Put back your batteries. Okay.
Row 26, 4 to the left.
Oh no, this one's different.
Type R owners with is this specifically with PRL?
Yeah, this is like a type R. Or people that can't get it in.
Okay, so what's your trick?
So you just set it up like that.
So put it on that side, and then squeeze this in.
Slide that on right there.
Oh yeah, that's the way I installed it too. Because I tried to wrestle with it. I first tried putting this on and then that, but it didn't work out. And then before you know it, it just slides in, right?
Yeah, exactly. So then you got your bottom hole.
Yep.
You got this one. You got this one. You got that. You slide that.
Yeah, so the trick is for all you guys is kind of put this side, just the very edge of it on, and then put this on, and then kind of sandwich them like a bridge to where they combine or they collide. Yeah, right, like a drop down bridge kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And then make sure your grommets in there at the bottom.
The little socket, the little
plastic rubber.
Mm-hmm.
So you unfortunately already stripped this back here. So let's see if we can slide it back in correctly. That extra power from the other one, really, pretty sure it opened up the threads.
Yeah.
And make sure everything's connected.
Dude, I never thought about using power tool. I used the.
Like we said, just be careful because you could break these are made out of like aluminum. You make everything's tight.
Yeah, it's not supposed to really be torqued down extremely with the.
Like even by hand, you can break them.
Yeah.
But that's why it has that little socket, you know.
Yeah, I tend to just use a flathead to install them.
Yeah.
You want to tell me?
Those his cousins.
No. It's the shop. Just put it back where you got it.
Good with that.
So last thing left is just to zip tie that line, correct?
Yeah, just that line right there. I already cut the thing off over here. Yeah, but basically, you can honestly zip tie it to like anything.
To whatever, right?
Yeah, just this. And just zip tie it to this one. Just to make sure it doesn't like dangle or something.
Yeah.
And then you're probably never gonna remove that regardless, so.
Have you swapped the Type R motor yet?
No, we have not had to. Most of the time, Type R don't break anything.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate the detail.
Since you're here, already.
Haven't detailed the car and just, put a little bit of oil and detail it.
Actually, I'm gonna leave this off because I still have to put a fuse inside the cabin. Is your Type R cover now?
Yeah, that one's pretty dirty.
Collect my tools.
I know that.
That you wanted to learn?
I'm learning from the side.
Actually, so it's just about confidence and, like you said, just once you do it a million times, you make it look easy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, someone's really gonna take like a good hour to do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember to remove this. So if not, you're gonna have some air in your.
All right, so now you're saying you go on the inside.
So now we have to go under your fuse box, and then we're gonna go find. So you see this right here?
The box?
Yeah, you see this little label right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Okay, so this is where it's gonna tell you what we're going for. We're going for this B21, which is this sensor right here. We're gonna remove it and then add it to the new line. So what I do is I count backwards because it's a little box like this big. It's inside right here, what I'm pointing to. So then 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. I found the 10. I'm gonna pull it out. And now I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna add this sensor here. They took the fuse out, huh? Okay. That's not good.
What fuse?
So we might need to add a fuse to this. Because the fuse that comes with this is different. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 10 here and then a 5. Let me see real quick. The one that you need? I had to go steal one from somebody, but don't worry about it. Let's add this where it goes. Which is gonna be boom, right there. And then now we need to remove your ground, which is right here. Add this by hand real quick. Let's get the gun in here.
So once you do all of that, I guess it's all preference how clean you want to do it.
Yeah, you want to leave all your wires over
But Lewis likes to cover up and have all wires unexposed.
So usually, I mean, you can always go back and tuck it better. I mean, there's other ways you can do it. I just put it through here just temporarily. It all depends on how you want it to do it.
Yeah, well, as long as it doesn't fall down, I'm not tripping.
Yeah, so usually I try to put everything down through here. It kind of lives in here for a while. Occasionally it might come down. I mean, just slide it back up. And then just make sure everything's away from your clutch line and your brake pedal and your clutch pedal. You don't want anything in the way while you're driving. Then I'm gonna add one little zip tie here, just to hold this all together. Just don't cut any wires while you're cutting things.
My cousin supposedly
That would suck. Okay.
he's gonna give me
So now here's gonna be your first test. Will be
$100 a week. The car rolled up.
And here you're at. That's how much ethanol you have right now. 9.5%. That's what it would be if you have 91 only.
Wow.
Okay, so now we have to do the tuning part. And then you have the parametric tune, right?
Yeah.
It's already.
It's on my laptop.
Okay.
It's not on.
Did he email it to you?
Yeah, it's on my.
Okay, if you want to bring it, just bring it out. Then we'll use your laptop.
You know what would have been funny if you had those little kids VTech computers? I'm just like, I'm about to start tuning.
What
Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Is that top off?
Peppa?
on top of.
Little kid's VTech computer.
Damn, bro.
One of a kind.
That's all you need.
Alright, so I already uploaded it to this.
How do you like your new car?
It's not a
It's not a race car.
This is
You like-
a grocery getter.
Louis is gonna be like, hey babe, we need a 4-door with trunk space. Oh, okay. Why'd you buy a Type R? I told you I was gonna buy a 4-door with trunk. So currently it's downloading it,
Don't talk like that.
Just flashing it now to the car.
and when you flash it, it's doing this. It does the same thing, right? Where the RPMs go up and down. It
Yeah.
loads it up. The
Yeah.
0 to 8 thing.
Yeah, the Type R has it, and the 9 gen has it, the 8 gen has it. The current SI does not have that feature.
So the tension SI, it doesn't.
yeah,
it's not loaded?
Doesn't do that.
Oh.
They didn't want to put the extra feature into it, I guess. I don't know. There goes your rod.
Jasmine, you have the honor to turn the car on now that it's Flex Fuel's installed. Damn, buddy.
I don't know. I felt like any other stuck inside. It felt smoother though. Normally, fucking Lewis's car, since he's running on a twin disc, that shit feels rough.
Well, yeah, shit ton. Alright guys, so we just finished the install of the SiriMoto Flex Fuel Kit on the Type R. Again, thank you to Lewis, V.C.D Racing. Hit him up if you're in the LA area. And thanks Jasmine for turning the car on. You did all the work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This-
Did all the work.
If it wasn't for you, this would have not happened.
For real.
But alright guys, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a comment, and if you guys have a Type R, let me know if you want to do Flex Fuel as well, and hit up Lewis. He'll hook you up. Bye Jasmine.